Hello Sagittarius, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 18th through to the 24th of September. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a lovely reading. We've got the equinox readings coming out next week as well, which is going to be a reading for the next sort of 3 months. And that will cross over your birth sign as well, birthday period. So I think it would be quite important for you. But at the moment, I'm getting some really nice, vibrant energy coming off you at the moment. Let's just see what's going on with the overall energies for you. 6 of Cups. I think you're realizing, I think all the overall energy is trying to make you realize that even in the difficult times, there's happiness to be had. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater here. Realizing, you know, that even through past journeys that might have been quite difficult, actually are really good and beautiful. You know, there's also beauty within all of that. And realizing that, not just turning your back on everything. What's going on in your relationship side? Page of Cups. This is opening that doorway and being curious about the future. This is on your karmic path. Open the doorway in regards to certain relationships or new relationships, and just seeing what's behind that door. I think that's really important, and it's almost going to help you to, your karmic mission is almost to believe in love again. You know, believe in the magic of life. I think that's really important, and I think this is like, it's a case of kind of going, okay, I'm going to do that. You know, remember all those beautiful times, even in the difficult times, and as you do, this is where you can start opening the doorway to the Ace of Cups, to opening your heart to a beautiful future. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence you here. Page of Swords. So now you've got the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. Everything is talking about the new you, basically. The new way of being. The ultimate opening of a pathway in believing in that happy future. And the universe is providing a lot of mental stimulus, so everything that is around you is going to, you know, almost spark an interest within your life, and it will create ideas, it will provoke ideas of how life can be with you and your relationships that are around you, which will help you to believe again in the magic of life. You know, that's what it's all about. Where have you come from? Yeah, I think you've been carrying a lot, actually, Sagittarius. Did I call you Scorpio? I hope not. Not that Scorpios are bad, but you know, just make sure I want to call you the right, you know, the right sign, as it were. So yeah, Sagittarius, you have come from a place where you've been carrying a lot. I think you've been overly compensating for the world around you, and which is, you know, people may find that nice. It's not great, it's nice. And I think you've been too nice. So, you know, I'd like to see that fire come back out in you, really, Sag. And it's like, imagine you've got this lovely burning fire, and all of a sudden you chuck all that wood in it. You're gonna suffocate that fire. And I think that's where you've come from. Your fire has been slightly suffocated in the past. I don't think it's at the moment, but it's in the past. And it's remembering all that beautiful stuff in the past that's going to allow your fires to shine through. Going from that to that. This is your future self. How you are encouraging that within you. And yes, it feels incredibly vibrant around you at the moment. You are really engaged in the beautiful, magical aspects of life. You could be meeting someone, opening up that doorway of curiosity, of love, and you could be engaging with someone. If not, you're engaging with yourself and just enjoying the relationships that are around you. But I think for quite a few of you, actually, it's engaging in love, in the relationship of offering your cup to someone else and them offering their cup back to you, basically. What's it come out with? That's that fire I've been talking about. Get that fire out there, Sag. This is you getting on your horse and getting out there, enjoying it, striding across the countryside, as it were, in a very passionate way. engaging with people that you meet. Very sociable card, very joyous, very sort of like all to do with music, dancing, partying, happening. This is what it's all about, and I think you're celebrating this as well. This is what that page, that Knight of Wands is celebrating. You're opening the pathway with these two pages here, and the Knight of Wands is securing that pathway with your passions, basically, with your fires. Let's just see what's going on your financial side, on your karmic commission. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Playing smart, diffusing any conflicts before they actually happen. And I think you have this capacity within you. And this is where you can use those fires. This is where you can use your humour, which you have a very good sense of humour and very quick sense of humour, Sagittarius. And if you use this, I think, if you use it in a very intelligent way, if you use your passions in an intelligent way, you're going to avoid a lot of big rocks as you float down that river. And you can steer around them because you're anticipating things. And I think this is what you need to be doing in your financial side. Where's the universe here? Are they trying to bring you heartache? No, I don't think they're trying to. I don't think the universe is trying to bring you heartache. This is actually quite a good card to have on this side of things. I think the universe is sort of saying, take your emotions out of this situation. This is what playing smart's all about. Take your emotions out of this situation. You do not get hurt as you go forward. You avoid those rocks as you go down that pathway, or go down that river, basically. And take your emotions out of the situation. Because when dealing with the material world, there's not a lot of emotions in there. There is, yeah, no, that's not true. There is a lot of emotions in there. But if you, there's certain types of emotions, and this is to do with your passions. If you put too much of your heart in there, you may cause a lot of pain for yourself. So the universe here is sort of saying, just protect your heart in this situation as you engage in your passions. Where have you come from? This change of fortune. I think this has to do with this change of ideology that is in the air around Sagittarius at the moment. And I think you've actually engaged this change within you. You've actually decided, no, I'm going to do this differently. And with that decision comes a much greater fortune. And now that that's coming to the surface, this is where you've got to play smart as well. Realize the beautiful stuff along the journey, and you can engage that within your life, engage your passions within your chosen career path, or your business, or your projects within your own personal life. And once you do engage those passions, that's where success is going to be coming through from you. You seem to be holding yourself back here, and I think this is where the playing smart is about as well. And these sort of things here, that playing smart is realizing your value of how good you are. And I think you've got to, I think you're going through this process of this week of actually, if we've had failures in the past, as we do something new, at some point when this new thing that we're doing starts progressing and we start getting results out of it, that's when we look to the past and kind of going, oh look, that's where it failed. And you've got to let go of that. You've got to realize that there's actually some really good happiness upon that pathway. And there's got to be there's certain ideologies that I said you've had this change that is within you. You've got to realize it's dead, done and dusted with it. Nothing that is holding you back anymore. It's only you that's holding you back. So don't hold yourself back, Sag. Go out there and win it, because the world's so much better place when you do. My world is a much better place. My kids' world's a better place. My neighbour's world's a better place when you do. Your world's a better place when you do. And how's it come out of that? Nine of Wands. Yeah, these are, Nine of Wands is healthy boundaries, but it's also healthy boundaries of kind of saying, I also did something in the past really well. And that is going to be my reference. So I did it this well, and now I want to beat that record. I want to go higher than that. I want to go further than that. But there is also the aspects of sort of saying, I did certain things that caused me pain, and I don't want to live that again. So therefore, I'm going to recognise recognize the things that that I did that hurt me or that I did wrong, and I could recognize how I can lead up to that. Therefore, it's going to trigger those healthy boundaries, saying, I'm not going to go down that path because I'm going to go down this path, which is so much better for me. And I think there's a lot of realization within you at the moment. And this joyous energy is going to overwhelm and breed a lot of beautiful stuff within you. Let's just clarify with the Light Seers card. Before I do, just to sort of say a bit of housekeeping, I've got the information out about the workshops that I'm giving in the UK. That's going to be between the 20th and the 23rd of October. There's already people reserving their spot on that workshop. You'll find a link in the description below to the events page on my Facebook page. Go to that. If you want more information, there's also an email that you can send me, and I will send you all the information where there will be links where you can click and reserve your space. There is also the information on the dates and the places concerning my workshops that I'm doing in the US and in Australia. If you want to be part of that, please do send me an email, etc. That information is going out as we speak, as it were. Okay, let's just get on with the clarification with the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate you. Let's see what's going on. You've got the Two of Wands. You're planning this future. I think this is where realizing what has been good on your pathway and what has not been good is also a very good thing. And I think that's more on the financial side than on the relationship side. But what is good on this pathway, and now you're all of a sudden you're planning your future. And this may mean that the overall energy is asking you to move a lot, be a little bit more sort of proactive within your life, basically, as you plan for this future. What's with this Page of Cups? What's this pathway that you're opening out? A whole new beginning. As I said, you're opening these new pathways with the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords as well. And it is provoking a new cycle within you. A new way of being. There is no doubt about it. The death and rebirth within you. Let's just see what's going on with the Page of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. These ideas that I said, you know, opening and pushing that doorway of curiosity, and the ideas that are being sort of engaged with the universe around you, so the things that sort of catch your eye around you is going to build into something very concrete within your relationship around you. So it's going to build into a very good connection with other people, and maybe with a person that is absolutely in line with you, if that's what you're looking for. But whatever it is, it's building for a beautiful future. With the Ten of Wands, what you've been carrying too much of. This is it. The Knight of Wands is coming out again. This is you. This is what's given birth. It's almost like the phoenix that has risen from the embers, from the ashes, as it were. That's what's come out of you carrying too much. A realization that you have got to engage in life and own it, basically. Let's just see what's going on with the Two of Cups. With the Two of Cups, you've got the High Priestess. Excuse me, there's wind blowing a little bit. With the Two of Cups, you've got the High Priestess. I think you can see this in your mind's eye. I think you're going to have to use your intuition here and just sort of feel. If it feels right, go for it, basically. Allow your cup to go out there. Present your cup to the other person, etc. Really engage with life. Once you use that intuition that is within you, that's when you're going to breed really beautiful scenarios. And you get the Three of Cups. So you've got the Page of Cups leading to the Two of Cups leading to the Three of Cups. This is a real progression for you. As I said with the Knight of Wands, it's a very social card, getting very passionate about life, celebration, dancing, everything like that. It's just sort of saying exactly that. And it's going to put yourself back into the heart of your your community, your friends, your family, your relationship, whatever it is. Let's just see what's going on the financial side. That seems to be a little bit more tricky. You get the Page of Cups. I think playing smart will build in offerings into your life. I think it will bring in offerings. When you start playing smart, that's when you're going to notice the possibilities and also get you noticed. So then people offer you things, offer you roles, or offer you, positions in life, offer you a job, offer you a business opportunity, offer you help with making, realizing your projects. It's just playing smart. The moment you do, that's when the possibilities really start coming in for you. The universe here is, it's a decision here. Either you really do engage with life, with your passions, and either you protect your heart in this scenario, or you don't. And if you don't, I think this is what the universe is sort of saying, you risking. If you do, then all of a sudden you make that decision and it becomes a bit of a no-brainer. And that's when you engage your passions fully into your life. And once it becomes a no-brainer, the universe here is saying if you have control over your emotions, and this is where the part of playing smart is all about, once you control your emotions, all of a sudden you will become a leader in the world that is around you. That's what the Two of Swords is also about. He's choosing a path and being a front runner, basically. What's this Wheel of Fortune about? How's that affecting your life? Ten of Cups, yes. I think you've decided now to enjoy life. I think you've decided to allow your material world to start provoking happiness within your life. And it's seeing the reality for what it is, seeing how you can do this, seeing what this happens within your life. Okay? Knowing that this is the way you should be doing it. Knowing the rewards that it brings to you. Okay? And I think this is where, in order for that to happen, this is where you've got to let go of that Ten of Swords. Let go of a job or an opportunity in the past, or even situations, failures within you that's stopping you from going forward towards your success. If you want that recognition, and that's what you're going to get through your passions, you've got to let go of certain things that are dead, done and dusted with. The failures of the past could be the seeds of your success of tomorrow, basically. Let's just see what's going on with the Nine of Wands, the pathway that you should be leading. You get the Seven of Wands. This is the evident path. I think you realise now that you need to protect yourself in order to get to what you do, what you want out of life, and that's where we can see how the universe is trying to influence you. And this protection also comes in with the idea, the notion of healthy boundaries, basically. And the thing is, you go from the Six of Swords to the Seven of Swords. Sorry, the Six of Wands to the Seven of Wands on this card here. And you're building upon your success. Yeah, there is people that are going to try and knock you down. And this is where you're going to have to play smart. And if you want to get the best out of all of this and protect yourself in a way that you don't allow people to take your emotions and turn them against you, basically, and allow your success to shine through. And that's what those healthy boundaries are all about as well. There you go, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do. This is all about how you engage your energy with life. I don't necessarily sort of say, this person's going to have black hair and dark eyes and stuff like that. That's not the way I read tarots. The way I read is, and this is very much within the Astroflower as well, is sort of saying, taking into consideration the energy that is around us, which we see on Cymatic TV. And that's why I do the energy updates on there as well. If you want to learn all about energy, go and see that. Once you have this energy around you, and you can see what's influencing you in the way of energy, how do you best use that influencing to create the best out of you. And that's what we're saying here in these readings here. So I hope you do get the best out of those readings. Don't forget about those energy workshops, the ones in the UK, US and Australia. If you want to be part of that, email me down in the description below. There's also private readings and loads of other stuff in the description below. And I will see you over Cymatic TV. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.